Yo, 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 it's your boy The Star coming to you live from the trash truck, about to give it to you raw and peep game. Lakers have been through a little losing streak as usual. I don't really know what to say. It's pretty much the same stuff each and every video. You know what it is. None of the players are playing defense. When they have it together, they look great. Or either that or just teams just take off. Like, this is the Lakers. We're not going to really play serious. It's the same stuff. You already know what it is. You know, Kobe's might sit out this game, or if Kobe comes and plays, it's obviously not the same. And it's just unfortunate that this is Kobe Bryant's last season as a Laker. On this particular squad, this squad is just terrible. And just to break even, just to match the worst record, we would have to win 7 out of the next 14 games. Just break even with 7-7. It's possible, but just not realistic. And I mean, what can you say? It's the same stuff, right? Byron Scott playing games, trying to make it seem as if the games really do matter when they really don't, right? The games don't really matter. And he pulls Jordan in and he's like, you may not start the next game, and I'm going to put this person ahead of this person. These little mental games. I'm being tough. I have tough love. It's the same stuff over and over and over again, right? And when D'Angelo Russell has a hell of a game and he puts on a show and it's razzle dazzle, and everybody's just like, wow. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. D'Angelo Russell, blah blah blah. All right. So those are some of the negatives. We just the worst Laker squad ever. It's not even really worth watching. It's like, with the exception of Julius Randle really just being solid, and Jordan Clarkson and the young core, just seeing them, at least offensively, show that flair. It's the same stuff. It's always been the same stuff all season. Now, if you would have took D'Angelo Russell at the beginning of the season, around Summer League, compared to now, he's like way, way better. Way, way better than what he was at the beginning of the season. Some of you guys are going to credit that to Scott. I don't think so. I just don't give Byron Scott that type of credit. However, whatever the case may be, D'Angelo Russell, you're starting to see, okay, all right. Now, consistency, that will come in time. If he would have gave him a little bit more time during the first half of the season, I think, we can see a little bit more consistency. And he's a rookie. You're going to have those fluctuations. Jordan Clarkson, restricted free agent. You can hear all of this stuff. Jordan Clarkson's not going anywhere, right? He's a restricted free agent. The Lakers are going to match. Now, what they may trade for Boogie Cousins, that's a possibility, but we shall see. I mean, when it comes to big men, it's only but 2 or 3 good big men out in the league right now. You got Anthony Davis, you got DeMarcus Cousins, and you have Hassan Whiteside. That's kind of like that second tier, but he plays just as good. Not as good as a great big man that we have in the league right now, but he's up there. I would say those are the top 3 big men. You would go for either Anthony Davis or you would go for a DeMarcus Cousins. But if you can get a DeMarcus Cousins, you get him. And I hear a lot of criticism. People talking about, I'm hearing the same stuff about Ben Simmons, who I totally botched his name. I just totally messed his name up. You hear the same criticisms about Ben Simmons. It's like Ben Simmons was on LSU, and Ben Simmons was supposed to be this electric player, but he can't, what's up with this guy? This guy can't can't take his team to the Sweet 16 or whatever. And so you hear the same thing with DeMarcus Cousins. It's like, oh man, what's up with this guy? You know, who does DeMarcus Cousins thinks he is? He's his team that can't even make it to the playoffs. And look, I mean, he's just one individual. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into teams having chemistry and stuff like that. That has a lot to do with it. But DeMarcus Cousins is a real deal. Boogie is a real deal. He's right. I mean, when it comes to big man, he's either the best or pretty damn close. And his game is solid. I really like Cousins. And going back to the Ben Simmons situation, you have people talking about Ben Simmons is dropping in the thing and the other guy is rising. Look, man, don't outthink the room. Don't try to be the guy to outthink. This is what the Cavaliers did when they were drafting that guy. He's not even in the league no more. They had an opportunity to get the #1 pick, and they drafted some guy that was out of UNLV, Bennett, I think. And, you know, or other teams that just, you know, you had an opportunity to get Carmelo Anthony. And, I mean, Carmelo Anthony's not a #1 pick, but, hey, if you guys want to pick up Ingram, that's fine. I'll take Simmons. I'll take Simmons any time of day. If you look at Wiggins, his season in Kansas wasn't like a stellar year for Andrew Wiggins, right? But he's a real deal. He has game. He's the next dude. And you hear stuff about Ben Simmons being a jerk, being a flat-out asshole, talking about you're going to have to pay for my autograph next year or whatever the case may be. But the guy's a real deal, all right? I mean, is he vain? Is he cocky? Most superstars are. If you would have talked to Shaq when he was on the Magic or him coming out of LSU, he probably would have been the same way. You don't know. But this whole mess, whatever, I'm happy either way. If I get Ingram or I get Simmons. But I prefer Simmons, right? But we'll see. I mean, if we have to wait and see what draft pick that we get. If we get the #1 pick, make no mistake, I think the Lakers are going to go for Simmons. Even though Ingram is a better fit, I will go for Simmons. They do this crap every other year. This is the same stuff they was doing with it's almost every year that they do this. With the top 2 picks, maybe this guy is going to go here. Maybe this guy's going to go there. It's like, come on. You know who the #1 pick is. So, you have that. If we lose a game to the Suns, we might be in trouble. This might mess up our draft status. This is the same thing that happened, I think it was last year, where Jordan Clarkson hit a game winner against the Knicks. So, I mean, like I said, we don't know. We have no idea what the hell's going to happen in the draft. But either one would be good. As far as the Phil Jackson rumors and Byron Scott staying the extra year, I think Byron Scott staying the extra year is a big mistake, being that there are some good coaches that's out there. Who I would prefer is either Scott Brooks or David Black, right? You need some coach that you can get in there, can develop the youth, and preferably Scott Brooks. But you get somebody to go in there and they know what they're doing. I want to just get a coach. I don't need a fantastic, you know. Luke Walton is a great. I forgot Luke Walton, but I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Luke Walton, I'm a little skeptical because look at that team, man. Look at that team. Steph Curry is in Super Saiyan mode. So it's like, you know, it's not to discount Luke Walton. He's a decent, good coach, but let me see you get on a bad team and raise them to a level that, like, wow, these guys are about to make the playoffs. You know, that's what I like. To me, that's coaching. But I would like to see Luke Walton get an opportunity. At least that anything would be better than Byron Scott. But if he stays another year, it's just gonna be another year of this BS, man. We're just gonna have to go through it. But it's your boy Eddie Starr. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share. Peace.